right, before we start exercise 2, what we're going to be creating is a Cape Cod style home. It says the first Cape Cod homes were built in the 1600s. They were inspired by Britain's thatched cottages, but built with steeper roof lines and larger chimneys to withhold the cold northeastern winters. Now, if you notice this here, it's really steep. It means that the snow can kind of come off of it a lot easier. Windows flanking the front door, dormer windows on top, that's these, okay, and cedar shingles are also typical of this style. Most of today's Cape Cods were built after World War II. They were the first style used in modestly priced housing developments, okay? Now, a couple of things that you might need to know is, yes, they're steep because the snowy winters up in Cape Cod, you know, a lot of snow is coming off, so you want to make sure that's not on your roof so it caves in. Also, the skinny windows. All right, now back obviously in the 1600s, they didn't have much electricity, and you wouldn't have much insulation. Windows, if you had large windows, one, yes, it would give you a lot of light, but two, it would make it very cold in your house. So you'd want small windows, all right? Also, the dormers, these are dormer windows up here. You want light in the attic because it'd be kind of like creepy to walk around with it not being so lit there. One thing you might want to notice, everything is in line here too, okay? All right, so the bottom right down here. I'm going to flip this over. There we are, okay? One thing you're going to notice about these homes, I'm going to zoom in, here we are, is that they have similar aspects about them, okay? So in this one here, the gabled roof is the slanted roof, okay? They all have chimneys because time you need a way to heat your home and to cook the food. Dormer windows are the ones that pop out. Okay. Now when we look over here, notice they're all in a row. All right, is an extension. All right, extensions look like one or two ways. It might look like this, where it's bumped out longer, or if you look down here, where it's coming out. Okay, but overall, they kind of all look the same. All right, now on to exercise 2. Now here we want to create a regular house, okay? We're going to have the gabled roof and a chimney. First thing we're going to do is put that straight line. Now you might need to stop this video at some point to kind of like catch up with me, absolutely fine, but I'm just going to go through. So we're going to create a house, connect our points. Okay, one side. Now, homes are not necessarily squares, so when we create ours, we want it to be longer on one side than the other. So, with that said, you want to make this long, short. Okay, erase your excess lines. All right, so main structures done. Gabled roof. How to create the roof or raise the roof in a way is that we're going to start off by putting an X here because we need to know the center of that wall. Now, I'm not going to put a whole X there. I know that it's going to connect, but I just need to know where the center is. And you can't quite measure it because the way that, you know, perspective kind of goes this way, things in the middle don't always end up being in the middle. All right, so we have our center here. We're going to go straight up as high as possible and put a dot there. That is us raising the roof. Connect your top of your roof line with the back. Connect it here. Start seeing it. Pretty cool. All right, take the top of your roof line and we're going to connect it to the other vanishing point. All the way down. Front edge line here must match the back. All right, very beautiful. Now, chimneys are a little bit different. I'm going to zoom in here so we can kind of see what's going on. Chimneys, we're just building pretty much the structure on top of the house. So, straight up. We're going to work with the one side first. Straight back. I'm not going all the way, but you know that's supposed to go all the way back. Straight back. We're going to come over here. It's going to go over. All right, we got to put a couple more important lines and then we're done with our chimney. First one is up and down. It tells us when to stop. Now this line right here It's slanted, so we have to kind of make it go up. That's it. That's your chimney. All right. Now, chimneys sometimes have this little pipe at the top. Okay, so you go straight up, and you'd actually arch it there. Okay, so that could be your chimney. All right, so that is exercise 2. You're ready to go to exercise 3.